Honorable Chief Guest, respected guests, principal, teachers, parents, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Kira Leung of Class 6T, and I'm grateful for this opportunity to speak on behalf of my graduating class. Now, I remember being up here as last year's MC, and watching two students deliver their speeches, I thought to myself, one of them could be me next year. And here I am. For many of you, this is probably the first and last time that you'll hear a speech from me. I'm aware that it may not mean much to you, but it does to me and my mates. So I hope that you'd understand I do want to make this count. It seems like yesterday that we first came to this school unfamiliar with the whereabouts and not knowing anyone. Today, we're fast friends and we're graduating. So to all of you here in the front, I say, well done for holding on, for not giving up. The last 2 years were horrible and boring, to say the least, but we made it. Today is a milestone day because we're ending a significant chapter of our lives. We kind of wasted those 2 years on Zoom as well, yet we made it. I remember last year at this same occasion, Scott, one of the speakers, declared that their year was the toughest. But after all we've been through, I can say with confidence, with a capital C, that we got the worst deal. We survived many surges of the pandemic, frequent disruptions to our studies, and that ridiculously compressed DSE schedule, and so on and so forth. Yes, we survived multiple world tours of Miss Corona herself, which is probably more times than I'll ever attend a BTS concert in my life. Heartbreaking, I know. At times when we thought things are returning back to normal, she just waltzed in and slapped our faces real hard. There's really no achievement bigger than surviving that depressed and suffocating period. We came into this school like an unsolved Rubik's Cube, and we come out still unsolved because Corona is such a Karen. Now, I remember telling myself that I was going to have the best senior secondary years a student could ever have. But instead of playing games, joining activities, and making memorable experiences, I spent most of my time at home, facing the monitor with the worst Wi-Fi ever. We went from 2019 to 2022 in the blink of an eye. Honestly, have no clue where the years in between went. The coronavirus has taken so much from us that I can't say as much as I had thought I would as a tribute to our alma mater, our teachers, classmates, and parents. Fortunately, a thank you is still highly valued and deeply meaningful. Therefore, thank you, TPSY, for 1,000 things, including lending out devices to those of us in need so we won't get ripped off. Thank you, teachers, for your patience and insight in instructing and mentoring us, for learning technology, and a few of you, sometimes from scratch, specifically that blue app with white font in the center, just to teach us. To members of the graduating class, thank you for being there for each other, day in, day out. Finally, dear parents, thank you very much for supporting us through the years, and of course, paying for our education. We know we're a pain to handle sometimes, but you still pulled through. We would not be where we are without you, nor would we be able to look forward with such high hopes. The release of our DSE results is 10 days away. Today, a new chapter of our lives is inaugurated. On the 20th of July, we will really be starting it. Naturally, I hope for the best for all of us. But whatever result we get, and whether we enter university or not, we should strive to discover all the possibilities that are out there. Fellow graduates, we need to grab all the chances to do everything we can and have no regrets. Our motto should be greatness from small beginnings. Greatness differs from person to person, and how we define it will in turn determine our future. It is up to us individually to understand what we want to be and what we want out of life. I would like to emphasize the importance of living life to its fullest, not just to survive, but mustering the courage to live. Surviving and living are completely different terms. The former is making enough money to sustain our basic needs, but the latter is surviving plus having the courage to do what we want, gaining satisfaction at every single step. So, in the next 10 days, let's take some time to figure out what we want. And even if we can't yet, we shouldn't worry. We're young and life is ahead of us. We shouldn't only have the DSEs, university, or internships to reminisce about when we grow old. Hence, let's take our time and remember greatness from small beginnings. TPSY, our second home for the last 6 years. May you too keep growing into greatness. Finally, as Miss Corona is pushing for a comeback, may we all stay safe, healthy, and strong. Thank you.